NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors begin the game with the basketball. Dragic. Wizards come up with it. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. To Dinwiddie. Over to the right side. Kyle Kuzma. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket inside.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Beal to Dinwiddie. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Here comes the screen. Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're your jury, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Because the goal is to win now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.
To Kyle Kuzma. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Washington with the basketball. Beal to Kyle Kuzma. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Can't connect. To Van Vliet. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. Dinwiddie into the front court. Trailing by 4. And the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Dragic. Has a look. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Beal. That pass taken away by Toronto. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Washington basketball. Beal to Dinwiddie. To Beal. Down to 5 on the 24. Beal, shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Dinwiddie. Screen coming. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Dragic with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Van Vliet. Can't miss those.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Van Vliet. Rebound taken by the Wizards. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Right now, down 7. And counted at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Dragic to Van Vliet. That pass stolen by the Wizards. Beal to Dinwiddie. Shot clock winding down to Beal. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Wizards with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Shot from in close, no good. Dragic into the front court. His team up by 7. Has a chance. Goran Dragic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot even on.
He'll get it down low to Harrell. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Fred Van Vliet to Dragic. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
He'll get it down low to Harrell. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Cam Birch swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Fred Van Vliet. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. Dinwiddie into the front court. They trail by 7. Caldwell Pope to Dinwiddie. Kicks it around the perimeter to Caldwell Pope. Cam Birch tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It goes down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Toronto Raptors.
To Van Vliet. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Van Vliet. Has a look. No good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Fred Van Vliet. Count the bucket for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Fred Van Vliet. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Now a steal by Washington. To Lopez. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Toronto with the basketball. To Van Vliet.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Shooters shoot. Period.
NBA season 92021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22.
Short jumper stays out. Fred Van Vliet. Wizards grab the rebound. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 7, Goran Dragic. Subbing in for Washington, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Khem Birch, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 68%. And he connects on the first free throw. Fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Lets it fly from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. Long key from 3/4 court. We're through one with the visiting Raptors out on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports.
The NBA season 9-2-0-2-1 game 8 New York Knicks 5-2 Indiana Pacers 2-6.
Fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Toronto has the basketball. Siakam sizing up Beal. Lopez with the block. Scooped up, going the other way. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 4. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted 2nd round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Turnaround, it's good.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Beal. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Dragic. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Wizards have it.
The NBA season 9-2-0-2-1 game 8 Boston Celtics 2-5 Orlando Magic 2-6.
Just like that.
Dragic with it. Leads a bucket. Pascal Siakam. To Dragic. Wizards pull down the board. Beal guarded by Abrinas. To Lopez. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Screen coming. Pascal Siakam to Dragic. Goran Dragic. 3 for 6 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Beal. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Beal. 2 there, won't go. Goes to the right side. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards. Oh, nice swat.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Dragic. To Hollis Jefferson, and look out.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Beal. They get it to Kuzma. Down low. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Dragic with the basketball. Up 6. Driving right.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Lopez to Dinwiddie. Robin Lopez. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic. To Hollis Jefferson. Rises for the slam.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
That pass stolen by the Wizards. Beal to Dinwiddie. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Big pick right there.
To Beal. 5 to shoot for Washington. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Wizards at the controls. Here's Lopez, down low. The jumper's off the mark. Probing the defense. Kyle Kuzma sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Dragic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Alex Sabrinas is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. First one goes down. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Beal to Caldwell Pope. Beal still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Dragic into the front court. His team on top by 13. Fred VanVleet to Dragic. Shot from in close, no good. To Kyle Kuzma. Dragic with it. The advantage is 13 points. Goran Dragic, now 4 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Beal. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet. That's rebounded by the Wizards. Caldwell Pope to Lopez. Cam Burns blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
To VanVleet. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Dragic with the basketball. The lead is 15. Goran Dragic. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Beal. To Kyle Kuzma. 5 seconds to shoot. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Dragic into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Van Vliet. Gets it in the left corner. Dragic. To Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. To Caldwell Pope. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Toronto with the basketball. Take stock of the floor. Dragic. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
A shot at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Guys, let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Raptors dominated this matchup from the opening tip. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The Wizards have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Bench points.
The Washington Wizards were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
Goran Dragic and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Cold.
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Down low for Len. with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Dragic with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Van Vliet. Beyond the arc for three. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Caldwell Pope. To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. For three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Dragic to Van Vliet. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Kuzma to Dinwiddie. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Toronto has the basketball. Baseline drive. Here comes the screen. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Dragic to Van Vliet. Alex Len. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Caldwell-Pope to Dinwiddie. Curling inside. Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Pascal Siakam fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
It's Washington with the basketball. To Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper stays out.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Beal to Kyle Kuzma. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. To Beal. From long range. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Screen coming. Beal to Caldwell Pope. Fight to shoot for Washington. Has a look. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Washington basketball. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Probing the defense. From the painted area, won't go down. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Washington has the rebound. To Beal. Down low for Kuzma. No good. Defense catching a break there.
NBA season 9 2021 game 8 Portland Trail Blazers 3-4 Cleveland Cavaliers 4-4.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Keep that way, keep that way.
Has a chance and scores.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
New blood coming in for both sides. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't really care that Fred VanVleet finished third in the voting for Sixth Man of the Year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snub. That 3 seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team.
NBA season 9 2021 game 8 Atlanta Hawks 4-5 Brooklyn Nets 4-3.
That's a story, that's a narrative we need to focus on.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Dragic to VanVleet.
NBA season 9 2021 game 8 Atlanta Hawks 4-3 Brooklyn Nets 4-3.
Here comes the screen. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Screen coming. Beal. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Screen coming. Dragic. Can't connect. Another shot stays out. To Beal. Kuzma.
All right, I got ball. Hey, watch this screen now.
Screen coming. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma.
Watch cutter.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Kuzma. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well,
The
I'm telling you
NBA
right now,
season
he's
9
lying.
2-0
I'm watching it
2-1
happen
game
in
8
person.
Los Angeles Clippers 2-4 Minnesota Timberwolves 3-3.
Won't go down. To Kyle Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Dragic. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First one, count it.
Substitutions, Toronto. Entering the game for Washington.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Pick him up.
Beal. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
To Hollis Jefferson. Nice pass to get things going.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
I got ball. Right.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Kuzma. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Toronto with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Can't connect. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot won't go. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Can't get past the defender. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. To Beal. Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Now a steal by Washington.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Surveys the floor. Trying to cash in. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle to Beal. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Van Vliet. Doesn't get the bounce. Wizards with the basketball. To Beal. Here comes the screen. Arenas is there for the rebound. Fred Van Vliet. Alex Len rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Fred Van Vliet to Hollis Jefferson. Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Beal. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Toronto.
Toronto has the basketball. Dragic. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Bobby Portis snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. To Dragic. Almost, but no good. The follow won't go either. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. That's out. Last touch by Goran Dragic. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Dragic. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Beal to Caldwell Pope. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Fred VanVleet. Count it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Bradley Beal trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw's good to cap off the 3-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Toronto with the basketball. Dragic to VanVleet.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
Probing the defense. Fred VanVleet to Dragic. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Dragic into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To VanVleet. Five to shoot for Toronto. Shot from in close, no good. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Pascal Siakam has got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Wizards have it to Kyle Kuzma. Screen coming. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Dragic guarded by Beal. The drive right to the basket. The shot almost.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Beal to Dinwiddie. Has a chance. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Screen coming. Dragic to Van Vliet. Baseline drive. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Beal to Dinwiddie. Beal. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. It's the Raptors with the basketball. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Beal. Good look that time, but off the mark. Fred Van Vliet to Dragic. Screen coming. Fred Van Vliet. Oh, he had it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Bradley Beal at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he converts on the free throw. Dragic. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. That's no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Time to shuffle things up. Dragic to Hollis Jefferson. And scores on the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Toronto has the basketball. To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Montrezl Harrell with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That'll get out off the Raptors. To Beal. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors put together a nice win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Wizards didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Game stats. Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.